I'm super excited. I have something very special that I just got in the mail today, and it's this box right here. So I don't know why it says Batman bundle. It is Batman related, obviously, but it's interesting that they called it that. So let's see what we have. Here's the first one. Battering replica and utility belt replica. I am obviously very excited about this. Huge Batman fan. I've made several Batman videos so far. And so obviously they called it a bundle because they were including this. I knew that this was coming with one, but I didn't realize that it was like a separate unit that they were including, because I've purchased this one already. I have one here. I've used it in some of the videos that I already have. So this is from NECA, who has previously made a NECA Batman figure, although it's been quite some time. So hopefully they'll make a new one coming soon, because with all the hype coming up with the Flash movie, I think a lot of people are really interested in Batman 1989 stuff. So let's take a quick look at the box and then we'll look at the contents inside. Here's our box. You can see a nice picture of what the replica belt is going to look like. We have the Batman logo from the movie, bat symbol on the side, same on the other side as well, nothing special there. On the back side we have another picture, as well as all the included accessories and where the grappling hook and battering should be able to attach once you have everything. And as of this recording, this is actually still able to be purchased on the NECA store website. I'll link that down below. I did pay for this out of my own pocket, but NECA, if you'd like to sponsor me, then you're welcome to send me stuff in the future. Otherwise, this is $135 and it did come with the battering. I don't know if this is going to be an exclusive to the online store or if they will also have this at like Walmart and Targets like they have had the other replicas. Let's just get this guy open. So that's a really nice display setup. That would look pretty cool just as it is, but obviously the belt is under there. It does include the grappling hook, as you can see here. And so in my right hand is the grappling hook that comes with the belt. And in my left hand, this is the grappling hook that was a separate purchase. And so there are some pretty major differences. So aesthetically, they look pretty much identical, but this one, the grappling hook doesn't actually shoot out because it actually comes apart, just like you see in the movie. So that's really cool. The other one, this one actually fires. And it takes batteries. It's got the handle that pops out. So this is definitely a different piece. Here's the moment of truth. And there is our belt. I think that looks really cool. I'm really excited to mess around with this guy. And you can see in there that we've got all the different accessories that we saw on the back of the box. So those accessories include a torch, gas pellet, micro camera, scanner, taser, rebreather, and smoke bombs. And then this is the communicator, which he uses to communicate with the Batmobile to come and go.
Stop.
Here is the belt itself. Mine does look just a little bit dirty, which is kind of a bummer considering I just pulled this out of the box, but that should be cleanable. This does say that it's supposed to be able to fit waist from 31.5 to 50 inches. So if you fall within that range, then you can in fact wear this. And so it looks like the accessories obviously fit into these holes, and I'm gonna go ahead and place some of those into there now. So as you can see, all four of those did click in, and they shouldn't fall out when I turn it upside down, unless this one does. So let's see if that's an issue with this, or if it's an issue with the belt itself. Okay, that one's more solid. So I guess this one just has a fitment issue. I don't know if that's a QC thing or if this one will just be an issue. Let's try it in a different slot. That one was really difficult for me to get out, so keep that in mind as you put these in. But I'm gonna go ahead and try switching this one, which had a problem over here, into this slot and see if, okay. So it seems the issue is with the QC on this unit, but that's fine. So the belt itself, I still think it looks really good. Let's see what happens when we press that. If anything, yeah, looks like, oh, okay. That's how it comes apart. It's cool. And there it goes. It seems to be the maximum that it can open up to. I don't know how comfortable that would actually be to wear because I don't think these things flex that much on this side. Yeah, that's not really flexing a lot on that side, and I doubt it's gonna flex much on that side either. So keep that in mind if you're gonna attempt to wear it. One of the other fun features that the belt is supposed to have is this. So it looks like it's supposed to be some kind of mini computer type of thing. Nothing actually presses on it, obviously, but that's a really cool thing. And here's how that design looks on this side. We got some circuitry looking designs. That's super fun. And let's see if the other side also has something. Looks like it does. Ooh, and it's a little bit different, so that's cool. So that looks like it's probably just designed to be a cover. And then here is our side design. Looks like we have some tweezers right here, some other kind of instrument. So this might be when he's like investigating and using some kind of toolkit to analyze stuff. Now let's look at each individual of these accessories that go inside of the belt. So first up, this is supposed to be the torch. And that looks really nice. I like the way that looks. It definitely looks like kind of like a lighter wood. That looks like it could move, but obviously it does not. So that's actually really cool because I like how deceptive that is, because I really thought that I was going to be able to move that forward, but I can't. And you can see that that's really nice detail, because even in between the grooves, you can see that they painted it a darker gray. And then you've got that same darker gray in these grooves here. Some slight gold here, some gold on this side. All around, that's a really nice piece. This one is supposed to be gas pellets. And so obviously these are just held in, and I believe that these balls can actually come out. Cool. So these balls can technically be released from this holder, although I don't know if you're supposed to release them, but it's cool that they can. This is supposed to be a micro camera. Looks like we have another piece here that looks like it's some kind of switch that you'd be able to move, but you can't. That's just a really good design and painted. My assumption would be like that's the actual camera lens, and he might hold it like this in order to take a picture. That's cool. This here is a taser, and that looks really, really cool too. The gold on that is really nice on those tips. And we got a nice gold line going down the middle. I like that detail right here. That's really nice. Overall, I'm really enjoying every one of these pieces. This one is a scanner. So again, we've got another switch looking like thing, and otherwise a bit of a, ooh, let's check this out. This looks like it. That's fun. So this actually even opens up. I believe that's the furthest it opens up. I think any further and it would break. But my assumption it would be that he would maybe hold it out like this, or maybe place it on the ground and then it would scan the area around, or maybe it's intended to scan an object, so maybe he would hold it over something to scan it. But that's cool. I like that there's a lot of, we've got some hexagons in there, so that's some nice detail. This one is the rebreather. So the idea would be you put your mouth over this guy, and then you have some oxygen tanks, I guess, or maybe the idea is that the water comes in and it turns it into oxygen for him to breathe. We have our smoke bombs. These do not actually fit inside of the belt themselves, but they do make a really cool looking accessory. We have seen these before in the Mezco Batman 1989 figure. I didn't know what they were at first, but now I know that they are smoke bombs. I don't know if that was supposed to come off, but there you go. And then we have our remote. We've also seen this before, also in the Mezco 1989 Batman, and that looks awesome. So I believe he would hold it like this, as he does in the film, and then he just speaks into it. It's unclear to me if that's the front or if that's the front, but I don't know if it matters, because he's Batman, so maybe they are both the front, and it just doesn't matter. Looks like we have what looks like are supposed to be screws, but these are just molded in, so I can't actually take a screwdriver to that. Very cool piece. And so I believe this one and the battering and the grappling hook are supposed to be magnetic to the belt. So let's take a look at that now. Here's our belt. First, we're gonna try attaching the communicator. Ooh, that was nice. That was very strong. That one is not gonna come off very easily. And yep. So it looks like there are two specific places to magnetize to. And then just to see, we'll just test the sides as well, and the back. and nothing on there. But I suspect that we should be able to do it on the other side too. Yep, and right there. Very cool, very, very cool. Next up, we'll test a grappling hook. And so we have it in 2 pieces. Oh, that's cool. And that is just super, super cool. I really like that a lot. Now I'm gonna try changing the position because the picture on the box shows this being a little bit higher, but that doesn't work. It looks like it is specific to this part right here. You can even kind of see that that's where they placed the magnet or the metal piece, depending on which side that they put the magnet on. So that has to go there. Looks like the magnet is in this part actually. So it doesn't look quite like the way it looks in the picture, but it still looks really, really cool. I like that a lot. And finally, we have a battering. So this is the one that I previously bought, not the one that came with the kit. However, I'm fairly confident that they are the same exact thing. So with this in mind, there's a couple ways that we could attach it. I'm gonna try it just this way first. That one technically works, but in the pictures, it shows it being opened up like this, and then this backside attached to the belt. So I was kind of hoping that it would fit in between the buckle here and this side, but it kind of overlaps it a bit because of the placement of the magnets. So I can only place it there or there, and obviously that one looks preferable. And if you have 2 of them, which I do, you could have one on each side if you wanted to do that. You can mix and match your accessories. I think that's a super, super fun thing to have. Here are all of the possible things that you can magnetize to the front of the belt. Again, there's nothing magnetic on the back side, so you can only do it on the front side. And now we get to the part of the video where I ask, who is this for? I think the obvious first person that this is for is the Batman 1989 just craze fanatic. I think I am almost there. I do love the movie a lot. I have a lot of very fond memories of it. I've destroyed our VHS tape from a long, long time ago from rewinding it too many times at the same spot. At $135, it is kind of a lot, but I think you also get a lot out of it. I think the details on the different accessories are really, really cool, and there's a lot of fun to be had there. And I think it's great that you get the battering and you get the grappling hook, although it doesn't come with the grappling hook that fires, just the one that attaches to the belt. I would say this is not for a cosplayer. This is not something that you're gonna be able to wear. I did attempt to put this on and it did not work out for me. When it's opened up, it just doesn't wanna stay outward. That hinge just kind of stays in this way, and that's because of the shape of this. Unless there's something that I'm missing about how to actually put it on, then it's just not wearable, unless your waist is this size. So keep that in mind if you're looking to actually wear this. Otherwise, I would say this makes a fantastic display piece. It looks really good. I think it'll look really good in the tray that it comes with as well. Otherwise, for the regular action figure collector, I think it might be more than what they would want, just because it's not a figure to be posed, right? It's really just a display piece. Like I said, it is available still to be purchased, and I don't know if it's gonna be something that can be purchased at Walmart or Target. If it is, then it is possible that you'll eventually be able to find it for a cheaper price than the $135 price. If you could say get this for $100 or maybe even like 80 bucks, I would say that's kind of a no-brainer price. It is still a fun piece, but at the current price that it is, I don't know if it's going to be quite worth it for everybody, except for the people that are the real serious like Batman collectors. And even though Batman's not going to be wearing this belt in the new Flash movie, he is going to have a new Batwing, which I have a video on over here.